Hi guys, this is Sheree from Divine Visions. I'm bringing you your pick a card for a special message for August. This is going to be a bit different today. We're looking at 3 separate readings. We're looking at for those who are newly together or newly connected, for those who are in a relationship and together, and for those who are in separation. Now, this could have been that you were together and there was a breakup. It could be that for whatever external circumstances you guys had to part ways, or it could be that you've never actually been together or weren't able to commit to one another due to perhaps being in other relationships or for whatever other reasons. So you can kind of look at it in any way. Some of you might want to choose more than one reading if you wish to, depending on your circumstances. Now, I don't know why, but it feels like I haven't been on here for ages, and it's only been like a week. But I just feel like I haven't done these for a long time. Maybe I'm in some time warp or something going on with me. Anyway, I've got my incense going, I've got my candles burning, I've got my cards ready. Let's do it. Okay, for those of you who are choosing reading number 1, which is the new connection, we're going to be first up looking at the theme between you guys. What is the main theme, the main energy? Could be the current energy that's sort of bringing you together. What's the main theme around you guys at the moment? It could be a reason you've been pulled together. It's just the current energy that's sort of around you guys right now. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is amazing because this shows that maybe you've been waiting for this person, whether you knew it or not. It could have been a conscious decision. You might have known this person for some time and thought, I've got to wait for this person. Perhaps there was circumstances keeping you from pursuing this connection with somebody. Or it could be that you have met this person and thought, wow, this person is it. This is what I've been waiting for a long time now. And divine timing, some of you will think, wow, this is just amazing that this person has come in at this time in my life. Some people might think, geez, this is bad timing. Why does this have to happen now? My life's so chaotic. I'm getting over the past or whatever it might be. But for some reason, this person's come into your life at exactly the right time. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there right now. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on with this current energy. I'm not doing reversals today, just so you know. That's all I need to do. So the Queen of Earth is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could be someone that you're dealing with that's a feminine energy, that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or it could just be yourself as well. You might actually embody these qualities, or the person might embody very earthy, practical, kind of logical qualities. But it shows me that this is a very grounded connection, and it's talking about a new beginning in love. Ace of Water is the Ace of Cups. It's also telling me that somebody has grown within themselves. I feel like this is you, but it could be the other person as well. We are talking about the connection. So yeah, actually, we're talking about the connection and the energy around it. And it shows me that you have both come so far on your journey. You have really grown a lot, because this is the material plane. This is the earthy realm. And it shows me that in your physical world, your 3D world, you have probably got yourself quite secure. And you're now waiting or opening this doorway now for a new connection. You want a new love. And maybe this is why it's worth waiting for, because you have done the hard work on yourself. And both of you have done that. Let's have a look now. Just want to keep that there. All right, let's have a look now. I've got some list of things I want to ask. How are they perceiving you? How are they perceiving you right now? So how is this person who's come into your life, or a new connection that you've made, perceiving you? They see that you're very successful, that you're moving forward in life, that you have this victorious kind of energy around you, that you're a go-getter, that you are successful, that you achieve what you go for. Let's see what else. That you're very passionate. Yeah, they see that there's a new pathway that you're trying to go down. As I said, there's this moving forward, there's this success to move on to a new path, which is going to bring you to a place of, what am I getting with this? I get that very grounded feeling once again, that you are strong and sturdy on your feet, and that you are aware, like you're assured, you know which way you want to go, you know the direction you want to go in, whether it be a relationship, you know, that kind of stuff, you know what you want and you're going for it. This is how they perceive you. So that's really awesome. That's very positive. Now, how do they feel about you? It might only be a very new thing, but what are they feeling about you right now? Okay, let's have a look. So what they see, we've got very earthy cards coming up in this reading today, which is amazing. So how they're feeling about you is that they want to go slow, because the messenger of earth is the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And what this tells me is that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. It's the slowest knight in the deck. So what it means is that this person wants to go slow. They want to make a plan. They actually want this to be the real deal with you. So they don't want to rush in and recklessly pursue something that may potentially damage something that could be worthwhile, right? And so what they feel about you is that they definitely want to go slow. I feel like they're serious about you. This is somebody who's very sure of what they want as well. They want to give something of value to you. So this is somebody who also is trying to, or perhaps, well, actually, I feel that they feel balanced in their life, or they're trying to be. They're trying to fit you into their life, but at the moment there might be some things they're trying to balance in their life as well and prioritize around them. But what I feel is that this person definitely sees that you're like, I was going to say like a prize, but that sounds so wrong. They don't see you like a trophy kind of thing, but they do see that you're a gem. You know, that you are very unique, that you are very special, and you're worth waiting for. You're worth putting the effort in. You know, that's what it's about. I want to pick one more. Yeah, look at this. A new beginning. We've got two aces here. Where's the ace that I just had? The ace of water and the ace of air. This is clarity. This is truth. This is the newfound feeling forming. And this is the truth. This is clarity. They definitely can see that you are something very special they want to move towards. Now, I just want to get a clarifier as well. Yeah, so they've taken some time out. They have had to, because we saw this card before where both of you have been working really hard on yourselves and getting yourself to a place of security within yourselves. They have had to take a step back and had a time to recover from perhaps a traumatic past, or some kind of, or maybe they're seeing you as well, that you've gone through this. And that's why they might be taking it really slowly too, because they realize that maybe you're not ready for this, you know, full-blown commitment type thing. It's just about getting to know one another at this stage and moving slowly into this. And yeah, once again, getting to know one another, starting off, some of you might just be starting with communication, like back and forth, messaging each other, texts, you know, emails, that kind of thing, or social media kind of interactions going on here as well. All right, let's have a look. I do feel like they definitely are very, very interested in you. Now let's have a look at the challenges that might be coming up for this connection right now. So it might be hard, this is an interesting one, to get into this feeling of happiness, joy, celebration just yet, because you're taking it so slow. It's like, where is this going, you know? But hang on, where is it? I want to see these cards. What's the challenge here with this? Why is it a challenge for someone to feel this? Oh my God. You know, it's so weird. I was just thinking of this card. I thought, I wonder if this card will come up. How bizarre. So it's not really that bizarre when I think of all the work I do here. So happiness, joy, celebration. Somebody is scared in this. It could be both of you. Scared of jumping in and having this joy and celebration because it might have been stripped away from them when, you know, or yourselves, it's been stripped away in a past relationship. And the time has come to clear your energy now so that you can embrace this once again. Because it feels to me, that's what this is about, worth waiting for, is that perhaps this was just a lesson, a karmic lesson with the ex. And now that you've got this chance to jump into something new, it's scary. This is why it's got to be taken so slowly, because there is still some pain from the past to eliminate, to release. There's just, even if it's just that last bit to do, it's still got to be done. So that is the challenge, guys, of actually getting into this joy, happiness, celebration, you know, thinking, oh, am I ever going to have that happy ever after? It's because this is the blockage here. It's the obstacle. And it goes on both sides, I feel. More so, it's one of you more so than the other. So as we saw before, this person feels they need to take it slowly, either because you've had extreme pain and been betrayed by somebody in your past, or they have, or both of you have, and that's the challenge. This is why it's important to get to know one another and not jump in recklessly. What do they want within the connection with you? What do they actually want? What do they want? We kind of saw that before with how they're feeling, but what do they actually want? Oh, this is interesting. So this is the messenger of water. This is the Knight of Cups usually. So this is somebody that comes in, and I'm just moving this closer, that light. This is somebody that comes in and wants to express their love to you. This is somebody who's serious, who wants to sweep you off your feet. You know, this is the person who's poetic, sensitive, and wants to fall in love, basically, wants something real. And this is the card that shows me that there's some nostalgia here. This person holds deep emotions. They have a depth to them. They really feel things quite strongly, which is probably hard for them to be in this kind of energy. Whereas this kind of energy here where they're slow moving, but they know they have to be in order to achieve that real deep commitment. This card speaks of nostalgia. It talks about happy memories, happy times. This person wants to relive happy memories, but with you. So it's like they have fallen in love before. They know what it feels like. They have fallen deeply for somebody before. But obviously they don't want to relive the pain, but they want to be able to feel love again. They want to be feeling like they're able to give you something, able to also receive something that's magical. I see also that this could be somebody that you've had in your path before. Maybe you didn't come together at that time, but it may be someone you've known before, because this is a card that can speak of somebody returning from the past, which is really interesting. So I want to get a clarifier on this as well. Not that I really need it, but I just want to. I'm getting the word explore. So perhaps if you have known each other before, or even not, it doesn't matter. They want to explore this with you. They want to see where this is going to go. Look at the devil. So the devil is interesting because it talks about being tied to a certain person, there is definitely some kind of a tie between the two of you. There is definitely a connection where you've known each other before. What this can talk about too is that this person wants to know all about you. They want to know your shadow self, as well as all the good qualities that you show and that you that they see in you. They also want to see the shadow side. That's what the devil's all about, is the shadow side. It's what keeps us bound to the material world. It can be our past. It can be our shadow selves, like the darker side of ourselves, okay? And they want to get to know all aspects of you, because I feel this person's quite transparent. Or they're going to be once they actually move forward to you and feel that it's safe and the right timing to do so. I feel like they will open up everything to you, which will be transparent. And this is what they want to do. They want to know all about you, your flaws, everything, because I don't feel this person is judgmental. I feel like they're quite a loving, sensitive, caring person, actually. So what action are they going to take towards you? What action will they take? This could be in the next month. What action will they take towards you? Okay, hang on a minute, guys. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So the 3, which is the Empress here, talks about abundance, its growth, its luxury, its beauty. It's talking about, well, it could be a Taurus or Libra we're dealing with here too. And I meant to say before, just quickly, this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and this can be definitely a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. So basically what I'm seeing here is that this person wants this to thrive and grow, but I also feel when I look at these other cards here, they've also got some internal work to do. So the action that they're taking towards you, I don't feel like they're necessarily, well, because this one here, right, taking things slowly. I feel like they definitely want to move forward to you, but they also know there's a lot of growth that they still have to undergo within themselves on their path, and they may be aware that you need to as well, because somebody might be a little bit guarded. They might still have a bit of a wall up because there's internal conflict going on here. And it's not that it's connected to you, but it feels to me that they still are trying to deal with some things from the past perhaps, or even in their current situation. It could even be on the material plane. It could be finances, that kind of thing. It could be their own body image. Maybe they don't feel good enough right now. There's something that's internally going on with them. That's some kind of a conflict. And so they might be a little bit guarded, that you might feel that as they're moving slowly to you that they have a little bit of a wall up, but it's not necessarily because of you. It's because of something going on. So the Page of Air can talk about, this small communication at this time. It doesn't have to necessarily be so in depth, like jumping in and having these huge, deep and meaningfuls. This is showing me that there's small communication going on. There's definitely an interest there. It could be light-hearted kind of connection, talk here. Because this person's still going through some pain. Could also be that they recognize you are as well, because this is the heartache card, and this is someone who has to purge the last of what's going on in their life regarding trauma or pain, So that's so interesting that the Release the X came up before, and that all this stuff's coming up here now. So the action they're going to take is still dealing with their stuff, letting you deal with your stuff, but they're very keen. So you might think, shit, they've pulled back, or they're not really moving forward to me, like what's going on? And it's just this underlying stuff here. And they may actually, some of them might actually communicate this to you, because I do feel like they are pretty transparent, but some of them might keep it to themselves because they don't want to scare you off, or they just don't want to, they don't want to divulge that right now, for whatever reason. So some of you, if you're feeling anything secretive behind the scenes going on with this person, I don't feel it's bad. I just think that they're keeping some things close to their chest that they might be struggling with right now regarding the past hurt, that kind of thing. I don't feel like this person is in love with their ex anymore. I feel like it's more of trying to detach from the karmic ties there. So let's have a look at the temporary outcome, guys. This will be in the next 3 months. I get a clarifier on this as well. What am I doing? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. I love this already. Okay, so the temporary outcome for the next 3 months shows that somebody is gaining strength. I feel like for both of you, there's this strength and courage coming through, and it's about patience and keeping your eye on the intended goal, but working on yourselves through this time as well. Being strong, you know, not running away from each other, but just being strong and steady on your path. Something's going to happen quite fast here. It's swift action. So it's a feeling of this dreaminess, and it's fantasy, and it can be an illusion sometimes, feeling like there's just overwhelming options. But I don't get that with this card. What I do feel is that we're moving from a very a place of strength, a place of being practical, being strong in your position, having reached that courage to move forward swiftly into something. And it's going to be this dreamy communication. This communication is fast. This is fast. So somebody's coming in and telling you, and maybe you're telling them what your wishes are for the future. That's what it feels like here. And maybe even your feelings for one another, because it definitely feels to me that this person wants you to know that they're not out there looking at other options as well. That's what it feels like. They're quite strong and assured on this path with you. They're quite invested in this with you. This is what this means, is that you've invested so much into something and now you're sitting back waiting to see what unfolds. So there is definitely this communication about what you feel towards one another, what you want to see for the future. So it's interesting that we're taking things slowly to start with in the next month. There's going to be little conversation, you know, still conversations, but it's going to be more lighthearted stuff. And then bang, it seems to go into this real stronger energy, like a deeper element here. So then we got the star. This is all about the transformation of pain from the past. It's about wishes coming true. It's the promise. So this is looking promising. This is worth waiting for, you know, so this is amazing. So let me just see what else. Well, that flew out. So there you go. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So in this time, enjoy each other. Things might be a little bit deep and meaningful, all those kinds of things going on here, but that's good. But you can still flirt with one another. Be playful. Nothing has to be too serious, okay, guys? And so I hope that's helped you. It's been very positive. Hi, guys. If you chose the reading where you are together in a relationship, let's have a look at what's going on as the major current theme. So this could be current energy that's kind of like bringing you to this connection, what's bringing the connection in. Could be just what's surrounding you guys at the moment. Chemistry, guys, this is awesome. So this is definitely something that is either occurring for you guys right now. You've got a strong chemistry or magnetic attraction here, or this could be something that you guys are trying to work on. Maybe there's been a spark that's missing and you're trying to work on getting this spark back. Or it could be that you guys are in a really good place right now and this is definitely still very strong. Let's have a look at how your person, your loved one, is perceiving you right now. I'm not doing reversals today. So this person, wow, these are amazing cards together. because this card here, material and spiritual prosperity, is really awesome. This shows somebody who's very balanced in their life. They're seeing that in your material world, your spiritual world, your emotions, everything are balanced, that you are successful in your life, that you're a giver and a taker. So it's like you have that. It sounds funny saying that, but you are. You love to have that flow of energy. It's equal. It's equality. That's basically what this is. It's good karma coming back and forth, and you keep it going. Because if you don't receive as well, then you're not growing in this. And this is what this is about, fertility. This is the Empress. This is about growth and abundance, luxuries, material harvest, all those kinds of things. So what this is saying is so amazing, they're together, is that you are like, if you're a feminine energy, you're like a goddess, basically. If you're a masculine, it doesn't matter. You're coming into your feminine role and you're allowing yourself to shine, to grow, to flourish. And you want to nurture others as well. So this is how they're seeing you, that you're a nurturer, that you're very strong in your stance here. You're able to create and manifest things that you want in your life. And this might be what's attracting them to you as well, is that they do see that you have this balance. As I said before, there's a balance of give and take, of this flow of karmic energy. It's really good energy. You might be successful in your business, that kind of thing, but they see that you're very, very successful in yourself. They're attracted to you, your image, everything that you do for yourself. This is a self-love card. So perhaps they're seeing that you're really taking care of yourself right now as well. And that attracts them to you. Now let's have a look at how they're feeling about you right now. How are they feeling about you? This is very confusing, but I'm going to get to this. Heartache and loss. There might be some history between the two of you where there has been some challenges and heartache and a feeling of loss. Maybe you did go through a breakup at some stage. Maybe there was this having to choose wisely as to which path to go down, because this is what this looks like here, is that this person, how they're feeling about you, is that there is this feeling that they might be scared to lose you as well. Maybe they have in the past, or maybe it became close to that, but this person is scared to lose you. Yeah, this also is the daydreams. It's about fantasy, illusion, that kind of thing. It's about being able to make the right decisions in life. And some of you might be thinking, should I leave or should I go? This could be something that they're thinking about as well, due to, no, I don't feel that. I feel like it's more about that they're worried about losing you and that you might make a decision to leave. When I see this card here too, I see the man with his arms around her. He doesn't want her to leave. So it feels to me that there's more of a heartache and loss here at your options. Are you going to love and leave them, basically? Is there a major change that needs to occur here? Are you going overseas? Is there some kind of a separation, or are they just scared to lose you because of something that's happened in the past? So this is what I'm getting with this. Are you making them a priority? Are they feeling that you're making them a priority? That kind of thing. But they definitely know and feel that you're their soulmate, that you're their ultimate soulmate, like you're their twin flame, that kind of thing. Oh, what's going on? So what I see, yeah, it's definitely showing this feeling of being abandoned. They're scared deep down of being abandoned, and some of you might feel a little smothered sometimes, like, just give me some space, because this person might be quite insecure in some ways too, that you are just going to up and leave them. And this could have something to do with their own past history with people who have done this to them, or maybe, as I said before, there's been some breakup between the two of you, or some challenges that have caused a near breakup, and they're just worried about losing you. So let's have a look What else comes up with this? We got challenges. What are the challenges for you guys right now? Oh, that just came out. Money, wealth, prosperity. Might be some issues around money, wealth, or prosperity right now. Especially if you're living together and sharing finances, that kind of thing. So this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So in other words, you're already together. There are some challenges with money, health, wealth, prosperity. And what it means is that sometimes challenges that arise with money can mean that if you're not together and living together, you know, this could be a block or an obstacle to overcome in order to be together. You know, especially if some of you are overseas or, you know, you're together but you're not together. There might be a bit of a distance. There might be money issues, that kind of thing. But it's saying this could be the one. This is the one that you want to be with. Don't allow this to take over the love. You know, the love and the feelings. This should not exceed. These issues with money should not exceed the love that you have for one another. Now, let's have a look. And it could be individually, something going on in your lives. Their life or your life, or it could be together that there's issues around money and it's just becoming huge, and that's why maybe this has to be brought back in. Okay, what they want within the connection. What do they want within this connection? It's very much on the material, so we are talking about money again. So firm foundation, want to be able to share, want to be able to open up and share this material wealth together, want to be able to go on a fresh path with this abundance together as well. So maybe it could be that some of you are thinking of moving in together or buying a new house or moving away from the past, you know, and just starting afresh together. Because there could be some issues around family, that kind of thing as well. There could be someone in debt that needs to get out of debt. There's all sorts of ways of looking at it because there's sacrifices that need to be made here. Someone has to be able to get that aha moment and realize, shit, you know, this I've got to change my viewpoint on something. I've got to be able to take a risk in this. Yeah, someone has to sit back and wait. This is all about pausing and reflecting. It's the Hanged Man. It's about being able to pause and reflect for that spiritual epiphany, being able to sit back and meditate on this, okay, as to what to do regarding the living situation or finances together, or even a new path together if you've come back together after a time of separation. It could be that as well. Let's see what action they'll take towards you at this time within the next month. What action are they taking towards you in the next month? Well, they're going to overcome this sadness or insecurity or whatever's going on within them. We've got the Power, the Strength card. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with, or you could be a Leo. It could be them, actually. The Truth is the Karmic card. It's justice. Oh, not justice, sorry. It's judgment, but it could be justice. Who knows? But it is the Karmic card. It talks about what's happened in the past. It looks like this person's going to overcome something from the past. They're going to come into their courageous energy, their bold energy, and just be done with that. And you're coming into, this celebration, this joy, this rejoicing and celebration. This person wants to celebrate with you. They want to have a close bond with you. They want to get over the past. There's something that's been holding them back, I feel, from maybe even fully committing to you, but they're going to overcome this. Now, what's the temporary outcome between the two of you? This is cool because we're seeing the chemistry card and then we're seeing the passion ignited. So communication's going to be a lot better. There's going to be clarity in what you both want. So communication is a huge thing. Yes, you've got the love and the passion and everything there, but this is massive. So some of you are going to perhaps look at going to relationship counseling together, or there's going to be some movement, some shift with communication here together, being able to express what you truly feel for one another. No more waiting. I know it's saying the waiting game, but I feel like this is more about jumping on board together on the same path, sharing the same vision, moving forward together. That's what this looks like to me. Yeah, expressing your love for one another. Having this chemistry come through and far exceed all the bloody challenges that come through in this connection. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture instead of someone being stubborn and thinking, well, they're closed off, or they're not saying this to me or doing this for me. I'm not going to open up to them. It's going to shift. All that stuff's shifting now. Someone's going to make a sacrifice in this and allow the past to go. Allow the, if there is a stubborn energy right there, not opening up to one another, it's going to shift. Someone's going to shift that. Because there has in every connection been in every connection there are challenges. But you guys are going to overcome this. This is the temporary outcome over the next 3 months. I just find that amazing. Just want to get a clarifier on this as well. I get too that someone's going to really finally feel heard in the connection. Yeah, because it shows me that this particular energy that might have been stagnant in the connection, because I do feel like at some point there was this withdrawing emotionally, perhaps from one another, or feeling bored or pressured or whatever it was. But it's come to a crash now. It's crashed down. The tower, sudden changes. So it all starts with somebody realizing that, you know what, I love you more than this crap that's going on around us. Or I love you more than the past has, taunted me, or whatever it is. I love you more than the wealth, the material wealth and gain. It's love over that stuff. And that's what I see is going to be healing in this connection, is being able to always come back to the point and the truth that you guys do love one another. And there is a very strong magnetic attraction here. It could be a twin flame soulmate connection. But that's definitely strong here, and I just think it's really positive from here on. So, love and blessings to you all. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 3 for those in separation, just going to start with the romance angels. For the current theme, or this could be the current energy that's surrounding you guys right now, or the current theme, what's bringing you perhaps together again, or whatever's going on, or, an overview type thing for the separation, what's going on with that. Wow. So give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This does not sound like it's over, guys. So let's have a look here. I want to make clear on this that it could be this particular connection, or it may be a new connection that you are perhaps moving into or are in right now. So there's 3 ways of looking at this. This could be giving your relationship a chance, like revisiting this with the person you're in separation with. Or it could be that you are in a current situation. It's saying, look, you need to give your relationship that you're in a chance, or perhaps moving into a new one. So you'll know, we'll see. How is your person that you're in separation with, how are they perceiving you right now? How are they perceiving you right now? Oh my goodness me. Just can't feel the energy in these cards, man. All right, hang on. This could be the energy that they're feeling, like, could be good or not good. I don't know. How are they perceiving you? Oh, now they threw themselves out. I'm keeping those ones. Okay, but I do want to choose one more. Oh, another one. Okay, here we go. We got 2 major arcanas. Okay, so what we got is the Chariot moving forward. Is it moving forward or moving away? Let's have a look. So it looks to me determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Now, this is how they're perceiving. Oh God, I've got to talk properly. This is how they're perceiving you. So they're seeing that you're moving on, perhaps, in your life, whether it be away from them or just moving on a strong path, very fast, by the way. You're moving very quickly along, galloping along, to a new direction, pursuing your dreams, pursuing your goals. You've put it out there what you want. You've planned and prepared for things that you want, and you're now waiting for your ship to come in, basically. Like, some of you might actually literally be going on a holiday. You know, this is what could be happening here. That you're also keeping your options open. Maybe there's something that you're planning on doing that is going to propel you forward in a positive direction here. That's very fast, like you are moving onwards. This is what they see. They see that you're moving onwards and upwards in your life, and that the world is your oyster, basically. And that positive things are coming into your life. They see you in a positive light. But I do want to get a clarifier on this as well. Yeah, they see that you're growing and flourishing in your life, that you're nurturing your needs, that you are excelling in your life. You are moving forward and perhaps away from them. This is what they see, that you have grown so fast in yourself, in your life, whether it be your spiritual pursuits, or perhaps it's in a relationship or your career endeavors, whatever it is, they're seeing that you're moving along very confidently, very positively forward. Now, let's see how they're feeling about you. How is this person feeling about you right now? So justice, there's a strong sense of justice here. We've got the 2 major arcanas in this as well. Fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor, don't give up. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans, the Emperor. There's a very strong feeling in this that they feel very strongly about something regarding you. They feel like there needs to be equality in the situation. Perhaps they're seeing or feeling that you've come into your masculine role now, because we did see that they're perceiving you to be active in your life, that you're moving forward, you're taking action, things are falling into place, you're manifesting and creating things in your life. So how they're feeling about you is that perhaps they're feeling it's not really fair, for them, that you're exceeding in life, excelling and succeeding in life, and they're kind of like in the background. This is what I'm feeling here. But at the same time, they're in awe of you. They look up to you. They see you as a person of power and authority. They see that you are somebody that can bring in, fairness into a situation, that you do have integrity, which is really cool. Because in the past, it may not have been that nice. You know what I mean? They might not have thought of you in a very kind way, or it might have been that it was perceived that way. But this person definitely sees that you are a person of your word. You have integrity. You're very strong in your energy. You've come into a masculine position where you are making things happen in your life. This is what they're feeling for you. They have very strong feelings for you too, by looking at these strong cards here. They also feel, if you're a feminine watching this, that you are a Queen of Raphael. You're kind, you're understanding, you're giving, you're intuitive, you're psychic, following your heart, a love of home and family, you're trustworthy. And they see that you're a nurturer as well. It could be that they're seeing you in this light as well, but they're also feeling this for you. This person wants to perhaps nurture you. They want to perhaps come back in and give you this stability, this equality, and this nurturing energy. And they want balance too. They feel it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun, but it's all about balance, balancing the scales. I feel like this person wants to come in and make it right again. It's like, give me a second chance. I want to come in and prove that I've changed, or I've improved myself, or I've worked on myself, or I'm ready to give now. That's what this feels like. Right, what are the challenges between the two of you right now? So the right time now, do it now. Okay, let's see what this is about. Stay optimistic about your love life. The challenge is that this person, I feel, wants to jump right in now and feels that you may not be ready. That you might shun them, that it's hard to stay optimistic. Even you might feel this as well. Some of you might feel like jumping in, but feel like it would be the worst mistake ever. You know, staying optimistic about your love life can be a very hard thing to do. What if this person hates me? What if they don't want to come back to me? What if I fucked up so much that, you know, it's just done now? And it's hard to remain positive and have that faith, you know, because sometimes people feel like they've missed their boat, basically, that it's sailed off without them. They've missed it. They've missed it now. That chance has gone, come and gone, that it's over with now. So that's the challenge in being able to stay optimistic. Perhaps it's not the right time now. You can't impulsively jump in. Some of you might already be in a connection. They might be in one. You might be in one. Or there might be some other reasons why you just can't be together. It may be that's just not the right time. Maybe you both have some internal work to do. Maybe you won't even connect again in this lifetime. Maybe it'll be in another lifetime. But for whatever reason, there's this challenge with staying optimistic about your love life, even in a current position or moving into a future relationship. Some of you may not want to go back to this person, but you still feel like you need to heal something within yourself to balance out that karma. So let's see, what do they want within this connection? What do they want in this connection with you? Well, they want to come in, this is the masculine role, but it doesn't matter if they're feminine or masculine. They want to come into this masculine role and be emotionally mature, be trustworthy, be generous, be sensitive to your needs. This is what they want. They want to show you, once again, that they've transformed themselves in some way. Especially emotionally. If they were emotionally immature or closed off, they want to show you that they're now emotionally mature, that they want to give you this. They want to provide. They want to give you this happy ever after, this security, this assuredness, this feeling of not being emotionally insecure. It's that instability. They want to show you it's stable, it's strong. They want a rich and rewarding family life with you. They actually want the real deal. Yeah, Page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. This can be someone coming back to you from the past. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, somebody who is very strong and emotionally mature, but also has a very playful side to them. Someone who can flirt, someone who can realizes too the past mistakes here, at how they reacted like a bit of a child, you know. What else am I wanting to see with this? What do they want in the connection? Yeah. See, playfulness. They don't want it to be so serious and intense like it was last time. But they don't want it to necessarily be just in this category of just being flirtatious, you know, just being playful and lighthearted. They also want the real deal. They want the real stuff. They want the commitment. They're ready to commit, I feel. Or they're working their way towards that right now. They're not far off. So what action will they take? This is within the next month. What action will they take in the next month? Wow. Wow, this is pretty amazing. So to me, they definitely want to have this with you. They know that you're their soulmate or their twin flame. So two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. This person's not giving up on you. It says give your relationship a chance. They are actually, I feel like they're sitting back thinking, should I or shouldn't I make contact with this person again? Or should I just jump in, you know, and make this commitment? Because this is the action they're going to be taking. They're working on themselves in the financial realms, the material realms, building themselves up, building their empire. But this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the other ones I saw, this is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Same with the Queen of Raphael that we saw before as well, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could be dealing with all those qualities. But somebody who's very down to earth, very loyal, trustworthy, that's the kind of action they're taking towards you, because in the past they might have been very flighty. They're ready for the real deal. As I said, this is the marriage, this is the celebration, this is the happy ever after. This is also the twin flame card. So time for a celebration, abundant rewards, release yourself from burdensome situations, and this is the strong foundations. This is what they are coming into. And this is somebody who sits back and says, you know what, I've invested all this stuff. I'm now sitting back and awaiting for harvest time. So you have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So this person's really getting themselves together in their life. They've become secure in so many levels, but mostly their material plane here. But even emotionally, as we saw before with the King of Raphael and the Queen of Raphael that came up, that this person definitely has grown in themselves. They've become wise to their emotions and to the emotions that were going on in this relationship. You know, the reasoning for things, why things broke apart, why things happened the way they did. This person understands this now. They've had time to reflect and work through it. Yeah, so this person is sick of feeling like they're left out in the cold or rejected. And they do feel very exhausted from the journey, but they also realize, because this is what's coming up, no, this is what action they're taking, sorry. This person has been there, they have been, but they've picked themselves up and they've gone through a long journey of getting themselves on their feet, doing everything they've had to do. They've done the hard work. They've gone through it. And so we see this feeling here of being exhausted, but they're at the end of that journey now, the end of those challenges, and they're strong in themselves. And a lot of these people, like I'm saying these people, because I know a lot of you are watching this, some of you are going to find that this actually happens the way it's panning out here. Some of you will find it might take longer. Some of you might think, I don't give a shit if this person's doing their work. I don't want a bar of them. I don't want them back. Which kind of makes me wonder why you're watching this. But, this could be something you're still very curious about as to where they're at. Did they learn their lessons? That kind of thing. Some of you might really hope for this to happen, and for a lot of you, it will happen. Now, this is never in stone, guys. It depends on other people's free will as well. But from the looks of it, this person has done a lot of their self-healing and self-work. Now, let's have a look at the temporary outcome. This is over the next 3 months. So first of all, we've got a major arcana. This is the Virgo energy. This is Epiphany. It says, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Somebody's going to be, once again, really reflecting on this relationship and what went down in the relationship. And what it shows me is that there is a huge potential. We've got this Ace of Gabriel, a new path opening up for inspiration, courage to move forward. An opportunity arising here to do something amazing, to have something amazing, to create something amazing, but it's going to take some hard work to do that. So it depends on if two people are on the same page and want to revisit this, having had this insight come to them now, that self-healing, the aha moment has arisen here. It's a spiritual epiphany. It's a spiritual insight as to what the connection was about, what lessons you had to go away and learn and heal from and work through, etc. And if you're meant to be back together and you're doing the work and you're drawn back together, it is definitely something you can revisit together once the hard work's been put in. Because even though individually both of you have put in the hard work, there's still got to be an effort made in the relationship itself, giving the relationship a chance, working on the partnership. It's going to take some effort to gain that trust again, to be on the same page, to be able to, for some of you who didn't go through so much a breakup, like a horrible breakup, but it could just be that you guys are now aligning your lives together and getting on this now. Maybe you're leaving past karmic relationships and now jumping into this path together. And it's going to take some hard work to start afresh, because as you start on a new path, you have to build things. You have to build a life together. It can take work. But it can definitely be done. So the 10 of Michael here, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. This is recovery, guys. This is a time of recovery. This is a time of a difficult journey and a painful, heartbroken journey. This is someone who's been betrayed, who's been stabbed in the back, basically, who's been through so much hurt and has had so much trauma, but is able to now recover and find peace in perhaps this new connection again. This might have been an abusive past with someone else. Maybe you guys are leaving a situation, like a relationship that is just, it's karmic, it's done now, it's done with. And you can now revisit this, knowing that you've learned all your bloody lessons from the past in this connection, or even in this connection where there has been a lot of pain, perhaps. Revisiting this on a fresh slate now. Let's get a clarifier. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is showing that some of you might feel still trapped in your mind, like your mind is trapping you. There's like negative thinking still. There might be still some work to do regarding being able to move into this. Some of you might think, oh, it's going to take too much work to do this, to trust this person again. It's, how do I know they're not going to do this? And what if this? And can I even face this because there's been so much pain? Some of you might even think that. You might even believe that I'm always going to love this person. I've learnt the lessons from this. They hurt me so badly. Or other people have hurt me and I can never trust again. So, you know, it might take some time on someone's side here to trust again. But I want to see what this is. Yeah, look, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It does feel like for a lot of you there will be this rekindled passion and relationship again. But it's going to take some good communication and some trust and patience, I feel. And this is for those of you mostly in this reading, for those of you who just know that you've got this divine soulmate connection or a divine twin flame connection, that yes, there's been hurt, but there's a chance to forgive. And this is for those of you, you know, some people can hurt you so badly that you can forgive somehow, and the love far exceeds any pain, any hurt that's ever occurred in the past. But if you've ever been in a real toxic, karmic, abusive connection, it has to take a whole forest. You know, sometimes they say, what do they say? I can't even remember now. Turn a whole leaf or turn a whole page or something. I can't remember, but it's going to take a whole forest for this person because to change. I feel like for some people, they just don't get their lessons. But in this case, this particular connection we're talking about, it feels to me that there is a chance for both people to put the past behind them, to heal, to love one another and nurture each other for who you truly are. You know, but if, you know, I'm talking about if there's been an abusive, toxic connection that you know you no longer want to deal with or ever let in again, this would not be the reading that we're talking about for you guys. So, yeah, just know that if this is the connection that you resonate with, this is definitely got a potential to be rekindled here, and it just looks beautiful. So I hope that's helped you today.